Let's start off right from the beginning. Uluru, sunrise. So after a wonderful sunrise, we decided to do a 2.5-hour walk around Uluru.
Yes, that's fine. Still doing the same way as well, or we skipping that one?
We didn't walk anything. We didn't walk anything. Everything's the evening. So you can use that. Wow.
see, Uluru is unbelievably massive. Not even our cameras could pick everything up. We'd have to bend over backwards to actually show you how big this area is. So we decided to do something to show everybody exactly how big it is. Check this out.
Hard to say. Hello, how are you?
Almost completed the whole. Yes, look, 12 kilometers.
Everywhere you look's a photo opportunity. That cloud's gorgeous going through, isn't it?
And then we were off to Katajuta. We're on our way to Uluru.
That's right. Just collecting a few people.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Phew, that was tiring.
Melt in your mouth, eh?
So this is Wagyu beef. What's it like, hon?
Absolutely beautiful.
Excellent. This has to be one of the best drop toilets that I've ever been to.
Thank
you very
Dee.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That food was divine.
Do you do this? You do it every night?
Yes.
Oh, wow. 7 days
And you
a
get
week,
crazy
or-
people like us?
Not really.
Oh, guys enjoyed your dinner. Such enjoyed the experience.
After an amazing meal, unbelievable, lots and lots of wine, cognac, South Australian wine, Northern Territory wines, any other wine that they gave us. We sat around a fire and listened to stories. The next story that's coming up is amazing and really, really interesting. Enjoy the next 3 minutes of storytelling around the fire.
But we did the Ord River, the Ord River trip.
Home. Because they were amazing astronomers, they noticed that the sun was rising further and further away from the Milky Way, which would have taken a really long time to observe. But what they realized, at some point in time, the rays of the sun would cease to touch the Milky Way and their connection home would be lost. Now, because they believed in their mythology so religiously, when that happened, it was a very chaotic time for the Inca. There was lots of war and lots of bloodshed. And interestingly enough, it was around the same time the Spanish arrived. So when the conquistadors turned up, the Incas thought it was their gods returning. They thought it was Quetzalcoatl coming back to visit them. So it's really interesting to find connections between history and astronomy like that. Now back to the Burong people, what they believe is when you pass on, you take a celestial canoe along that river until you find a place on the riverbank that you like. You go across, you set up camp, you light a fire. Once you've done that, you return the canoe back to Earth in the form of a shooting star, ready for the next person to use it. So when a loved one passes away, the friends or the family members will go out, they'll watch the night sky and wait for a shooting star. And that, for them, that will signify that that person is now up there and they're now watching over you and protecting you. So the moral of that story is to teach the younger ones that your ancestors are always watching over you, so you should behave as if they are and try to make them as proud as possible. And it's also used to comfort the younger ones in times of grief as well. But I just think it's a really nice way to interpret the night sky. I'll finish up with a quote from my favourite author. His name's Robert Bouval. So Robert Bouval is a Belgian man. He's an engineer that turned astronomer. And he made this amazing discovery known as the Orion correlation. So we have the 3-man belt stars of Orion. Now some people see them as the saucepan or the shopping trolley or the pram. When I say some people, I'm talking about Australians. And, yeah, I learnt that the hard way. Now those 3 main belt stars at different periods, they will align with the 3 main pyramids of Giza in Egypt. And Robert Bouval was the one that discovered this. And from this discovery, he wrote this amazing book called The Orion Mystery. And in his talks, he has a quote where he refers to everything in the night sky as the machinery of the sky. And I love that saying because if you're looking up there and you know what you're looking at, it can have a purpose and it can have a meaning. It can be a calendar to let you know when to plant your crops, when to harvest your crops, when to go hunting or when not to go hunting. It can be a storybook to pass down valuable knowledge and information. And it can also be a compass to help you find your way home if you ever get lost or if you ever lose your way. So thanks for listening, guys.
Wow.
Apologise for the stars. But yeah, I'm glad you had a good night. And the staff should be along shortly to collect you all. I'm going to go and get the truck ready and I'll see you down by the truck soon. So thank you. Thank you.
Another day ends and another day starts with another adventure.
Oh, and my mum and my sister were on Archer. And Buddy kept stopping my mum, who was in front of us, puffer back. fucking on it the whole time. He would have been a much younger camel back then. He would have been fresh. Yeah.
No.
It was the
That's
first
it.
camel I
So
ever rode.
technically, or
Buddy's actually
legally,
one of my favourites.
once you've caught a wild camel, you're not supposed to let it go. Because they're a feral animal.
Nice hearing the name.
They're not native. So any feral animal, if you caught one, if you caught a cat, dog,
Shadow's exactly the same, so we don't deviate too. No. Something's happened though.
Yeah, and then your dad, and like he wakes up through the night, and then he comes in, and then you've got to like wet wipe him or half bath him.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
It's so young. It's so pretty, but it's so hard to get with sometimes.
Give me your one. Show me your teeth.
He's alright. He would have done it by now. It's legs apart, very good.
sometimes. Normally a fight doesn't totally escalate to that point. Sometimes, you know, when they're just doing the flicking their wee at each other and burbling, right, it's more dominant together and they're stuck in the yard together. You know, a camel is losing the fight. That's something we don't have to worry about.
We hope you enjoyed our 4-day adventure around Uluru. We are now heading off towards Catherine, Metaranka, and right up to Darwin. So we've got quite a few weeks to show you what's going on. So thank you very much for watching. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and sit back and relax and enjoy the next episode that will come up. Cheers!